Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to African Metaphysical Center for Spiritual Healing, Body, Mind, and Spirit Development. I am your host, Kufu Amin-Ra, your metaphysical practitioner, Reiki master, Qigong instructor, and Bond practitioners, as well as mystic. Today's topic is the human race, part 1 of 2. Scroll through this app and you will see it everywhere. People dividing themselves by race, by ethnicity, by bloodlines. We got to stick together as our people. But here's what nobody wants to hear. The universe doesn't recognize your race. It literally has no idea what you're talking about. You think the cosmos cares about melanin levels, or if you call yourself white or Hispanic, and etc. You think the quantum field is checking ancestry DNA results. The universe sees one thing, the human race. That's it. That's the only category that exists beyond this illusion we've created. And here's the hard truth. We're trying to evolve. We're talking about ascending to higher dimensions, raising our vibrations, becoming our highest selves. But how are you going to reach the 4th or 5th dimension when you're still stuck fighting over 3rd dimensional constructs that don't even exist at the source level? At the core of existence, there is no separation. There are no races. There's just consciousness experiencing itself through different vessels. We are literally all made of the same stardust, operating on the same life force, connected to the same infinite intelligence. You can't ascend while clutching division. You can't evolve while holding onto tribal mentality. The universe is waiting for us to remember. We are one human race. Until we get that, we're just running in circles, repeating the same low frequency patterns. So how do we break free? How do we shift from this limited perspective to seeing the truth that the universe source wants us to understand? First, start recognizing yourself as a spiritual being having a human experience, not the other way around. Your body is temporary. Your skin tone is temporary. Your ethnicity is a chapter in your soul's journey, not your identity. You are an eternal consciousness that chooses to particular vessel for this lifetime to learn specific lessons. Once you internalize that, you stop identifying so heavily with the physical and start connecting with the eternal. Second, practice seeing the soul in everyone you meet. When you look at someone, don't see their race first. See their energy. See the light behind their eyes. See the consciousness piloting that body. Train yourself to look deeper. That person who looks different from you, they're made of the same cosmic material. They have the same source energy flowing through them. They're fighting the same human battle: fear, pain, love, and loss. When you see the soul, the surface dissolves. Third, question everything you were taught about division. We were conditioned from birth to see separation. Society, media, history, books. They all reinforce these invisible lines, but you have the power to deprogram yourself. Ask yourself, who benefits from me staying divided? Who profits from me seeing others as different than rather than as family. The system thrives on separation. Your evolution depends on unity. Fourth, shift your language and your thoughts. Words create reality. Stop saying my people when you mean one ethnicity. Start saying my people when you mean humanity. Stop thinking in terms of us versus them. There is no them. There is only us wearing different masks. Reprogram your internal dialogue. When you catch yourself categorizing someone by race, pause and remind yourself that's a spiritual being. That's another expression of the same source I come from. Fifth, lead with love, not fear. Most divisions comes from fear. Fear of losing culture, fear of being erased, fear of the unknown. But love is the frequency of the universe. Love doesn't see color. Love doesn't recognize borders. When you operate from love instead of fear, you naturally start seeing unity. You start recognizing that protecting your culture doesn't require rejecting others. You can honor your heritage while simultaneously honoring the greater human family. Sixth, understand that unity doesn't mean erasing uniqueness. This isn't about pretending we're all identical. Different cultures, traditions, and experiences are beautiful. They're like different instruments in an orchestra, each one unique, but all playing the same symphony. The goal isn't to become the same, it's to recognize we're part of the same whole. Celebrate diversity while remembering unity. Seventh, do the inner work, meditate, shadow work, self-reflection. These practices help you dissolve the ego, and the ego is what clings to separation. The ego needs to feel special, different, better than. But your higher self knows the truth. The more you connect with your higher self through spiritual practice, not religions, because religions direct you to go outside of yourself, the more naturally you see others as extensions of yourself. Eighth, be the example. Don't wait for the world to change. You change first. Treat every human you encounter as a fellow soul on a journey. Extend compassion to people who don't look like you. Build bridges instead of walls. Have conversations that make people uncomfortable. Challenge the status quo. When people see you operating from unity consciousness, it plants a seed. You become a walking reminder that another way is possible. The universe is holding space for humanity to wake up. It's waiting for us to remember what we forgot long ago, that we are all connected, all one, all part of the same infinite intelligence experiencing itself in countless forms. You want to ascend. You want to evolve. You want to tap into higher dimensions of existence. It starts with this. Stop seeing race. Start seeing souls. Stop seeing division. Start seeing the one human family. We are spiritual beings living a human existence. Once we truly embody that truth, everything changes. The old paradigms crumble. The illusions fade. And we finally step into the reality The universe has always known we are one. The question is, are you ready for it? Until next time, ashe, ashe, ashe.